Alright, what's up guys? So today we are working on the front clip of the drift stang. Because we didn't finish it up last time, I decided that instead of working on the Catalina, because it's, as you can see, it is absolutely pouring. That's why I'm wearing like 4 layers, because when we go to the shop, probably gonna get wet and it's gonna be cold, and I have like a bag full of like extra socks and gloves and scarf, everything. So yeah, if you guys saw from the last video, we got a lot of the front clip done. So this time we're just basically gonna go back, we're gonna finish everything up and hopefully not freeze to death. We're gonna head back over there and we're going to get this stuff done. So I'll see you guys at the shop. All right, so we are at the shop. Jared wired up this light right above the welding kind of bench area here, so that's awesome. So what we are gonna start off with is we are going to notch these ends of the pipes. These pipes go to the bottom here, so that way we have the upper tube that comes like that, we have the rad support that comes down, and then the pipe goes up exactly like that one. So we have the good old cutter that Ryan lent us. So the drill end just goes on there and we just cut through it. So we need to do that for both of those, and then we can finish drilling out these plates, and then we can tack them onto the tube and get ready to mount it up. So I'm gonna start doing this quick. I'm gonna try not to explain stuff too in depth because it's raining, it's cold, and there's not a lot of sunlight left. I mean, the days are just shorter, so I'm gonna try and get as much done as I can right now. So I'm gonna notch those tubes. All right, those ends are notched. We're good to go there. I had just run out of battery on the drill. So once those other plates are done, then we can tack them on to the actual front end, see how they fit, make sure that they go into the bolts properly. I am definitely cleaning up these welds. Holy moly ravioli, those look disgusting. Yeah, wow, that's bad. Okay, good thing these are just tacked in, because if everything fits right and it bolts up, then we'll just grind these off, redo it. So let's get to drilling. Okay, so all the plates are done and everything. I went to go see if they fit in nice. This idea of putting the nuts on the back is a pain already, so I'm gonna switch over and make some plates that have the studs coming through. That way I can just slip the front clip on and literally bolt it on with one person. So now I need to make more plates because I welded a couple of them that way. So I'm gonna try this way. I'm gonna weld these on, I'm gonna put them back on the chassis side and see how much better that is. Alright, so we had to redo the plates because I didn't like the style of the nut being inside here. So now we're doing it with the studs facing out. I made one plate. Jared's gonna attempt to make another to see if he can weld it better than me. He probably can, I'm a terrible welder. But after we do that, we'll tack weld them back onto here. And then we'll have the other plate bolted to it. And then what we'll do is we'll lift the front clip on and tack it to the plate, so that way we know the plate is flat up against the other one when we weld it on. So that's the plan there. It's cold, it's rainy, Jared's welding. Alright, so Jared decided to weld on the plates for me because
the nuts on and off a few times and clean up the threads.
Because I suck, and that's fair. I suck at welding. Jared absolutely killed it though. Definitely don't look like they're falling off. While he was doing that, I finished up making the plates that I need. So these will go on the chassis side for the top, and then these, oh, I just realized I have 2 more to make. These will go on the chassis side of the car, and then I gotta make these 2.
Make sure that side's good.
Okay, are you able to hold this side?
Somewhat. Somewhat.
That.
slide downwards a little bit. Angle down. A little more. Perfect. Decent tack. Oh, you know what?
We're out of wire. Alright guys, so just at the end there, we were like, man, why is the welder not working? And we ran out of freaking welding wire. So I have to go tomorrow to go get a couple spools of that, a couple tips, so that we can weld it on and finally finish the front clip. And like, we were so close, we got so much work done today, and it just didn't. So this is gonna be another 2-day video. So I'm just gonna jump over tomorrow where we go get the stuff. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, we are back. So I went and I got wire. I got a whole bunch of extra nuts and bolts, got everything. So today we should be able to get everything done. I just put the wire in, so it's good to go there. Plates are already on from last night. I'm just gonna get a couple nuts that I have in my bag to put on the other threads to make sure it's all good. And Jacob's here, he's just working on his car over there. And then I'll get him to help me lift up the front part of the, where is it? Tube, top part, and we'll just tack it on. Take it off with the plates and then weld it up properly. So let's get to it. Alright, so thanks to Jacob knowing how to set up a welder, we managed to get it all tacked together and it slides on and off with such ease. So now we're just gonna weld them up properly, and yeah, and then we can work on the second part, which is, we'll do that later. But right now we just need to weld all these solid. Anyways, so these are this gap's actually longer than I anticipated, but it turns out I left exactly enough 100% to make it work. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna weld the studs onto these plates. Well, I say me, but it's probably gonna end up being Jared because he's actually good at welding and I suck, and he doesn't like to watch me suck, which is nice. But anyway, these plates are gonna get made, put on, and then we're gonna make sure that those beams work. And if they do, we'll weld them up and the front clip is done. Ryan, how you like it?
It's not too bad. I would have done it different.
Alright, so the last two brackets are made. I put the bolts through and then put the nuts on, so that way when I welded it up, we could make sure that the nuts still went on the same and it held everything in place. So Jared's gonna use the welder to weld up his engine mount because we're getting kind of low on gas, and then we can, if we still have gas and stuff like that, then we can finish it up. But I'm gonna wait till he's done and see where we can go from there. All right, so we got the bottom plates welded on there. Not the greatest welds in the world, but they're pretty strong, so I'm good with that. Plates are on there and bolted up. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the bars and we're gonna make sure they fit, tack them on, and then finish welding it up, and the front clip's done. Moment of truth, guys, she's finally done. So here she is. Bam. She is all welded up. Looking like a race car. Oh, I'm freaking pumped. It's in there, it's solid. Like, I don't want to move it too much because Jared did it before, but you could lift this car off the jack stands with this. And oh, it looks so good. It was so much work, but awesome. So easy to unbolt. Just 4 bolts there, 4 bolts there, 4 and 4, and the whole thing slides off. So, oh, she looks great. There's still a lot that has to be done to this front end. I have to make brackets for the fenders, brackets for the rad support, brackets for the front clip on my bumper, because there's a plastic piece that sits here where the headlights sit in, and then tabs for the rad. But all in all, oh, and then I need to make bash bars, obviously, but we need to wait till we have all those tabs mounted up, and then we can put the bumper on and start measuring to see how much space we have. But I am so excited, guys. Like, oh, I have a tubed drift car Mustang thing. I'm so excited. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe to the channel. We still have a lot more to do this car. Hit the like button, hit the bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.